Hello everybody, this is GRANDPOPS. Today we're going to go do something different. We're going to show you how to put a picture on your airplane so it will show up in your recordings. Now it's not going to show up in the actual game, but it will show up when you record videos so other people can see it. Okay, now how we do this. Now this is only how I do it. Somebody else might have a different method, and I'm sure you can search YouTube and see how to do it. Okay, first you pick out a plane you want. We're just going to pick this 109 because we haven't done this one. You click on it, you go down here, you hit customize, you go over here this and hit this magic wand. And with that, it will create a folder that you can manipulate. We're going to say OK, and come down here and say template. Now that you notice the plane hasn't changed, and that's because we haven't done anything to that template yet. Now we're going to close this down, minimize it, and we're going to pull up that file we just made. All we got to do is find it in this list right here, the 109E1. We're going to double click it, and here the files come up. There's 5 of them. All we're concerned about with is the 2A files, not the ends, not this one. Just the 2A's. This is the regular one, and this is the damaged one. Okay, we're going to right click on it, and we're going to open it with, and what I use is Inkscape. It's free on the internet. Just search it and download it. We open it up, and we're going to make sure that's from file, and we're going to make sure that's on smooth. Say OK. Okay, now the file comes up there. There it is. We also want to manipulate the damage file. So we're going to left click and hold and drag that up into it. Same thing, make sure it's on smooth, say OK. Put it side by side, make it easy. There we go. Now we'll close this one. And we'll maximize this one so we can see. And we'll zoom in so we can see it. Okay, now we're going to put that picture on the fuselage, right there where the X is. And we're using the X's, the German insignia, so we can locate it every time on both pictures in the same place. Because the closer you can get it to the same place, the better off you are. Okay, we're going to zoom in so we can see it a little better. Okay, now the next step is we go up here to File, we import. Now we pick a picture we want to import. We're going to import this one here. Make sure it's on smooth, default. Say OK, and there it comes in. Now it's too big, so we're going to make it smaller. Now we're going to drag this over and put it on top of where we want. Zoom in so we can see. Now this is why we used the insignia there, so we can locate it exactly the same in all 4 locations. Okay, there we go. We got it where we want it. At this point, you notice it's still highlighted. We're going to right click. We're going to say duplicate. Now it looks right. There's the rudder. There's the front, so it looks right. We're going to drag it over here to the next one. There's the rudder. Okay, it looks right on the airplane. We got it in the same location. Looks good. Now we're going to right click and we're going to say duplicate again. Now we're going to drag this over to the other picture. Do the same thing. We're going to put it in place. Zoom in so we can see. Notice we're off a little bit. There, we got it where we want it. We're going to right click, say duplicate. We're going to drag it over to the next one. You can do this as many places as you want on your airplane. You can have a buku of them. It doesn't matter. Up to you. Okay, got it pretty close to where we want it. We're going to zoom out, click off of it. Now we're going to zoom out so we can see the whole picture. Now, at this point, we need to group these. So what we're going to do, click off of it. Now we're just going to highlight one of them. And you notice how the outside is highlighted plus the two pictures are highlighted. So at this point, we go up to Object. We say Group them. And you notice how the highlights went off of the inside pictures. That means we just placed them pictures onto this picture. So it's one picture now. Now we need to do the same thing to the other side. So we highlight the other picture. Notice the highlights. Object. Group. Boom, they went away. Now this is one picture. And this is one picture. Now what we got to do is export it. So again, we highlight one of them. Don't matter which one. We go up here to go File. Export PNG image. We go over here to the right. Export as. Now this is where you can pick your location. I always just do the desktop. That's where I want to put it for now. And it named you 848 here, but you can name it whatever you want. Just say save. Now it didn't export it. All you did was tell it where to put it. Now you come down here and there's the export button. You click on export and there it goes. It exported it. Now we do exactly the same thing to the next one. Highlight it. Now you notice the location is still where we picked the first one. So we don't have to do anything with that. We just go down here to export. And again, it exports it. At this point, we close that out. And you can go ahead and save it just in case something messed up. You don't have to do it all again. Now, there's our two pictures. Boom and boom. Okay, now we right click one of them and we say open with. And at this point, we use GIMP. It's another free program you can download on the internet. We open it. And boom, there it comes up. Those pictures are in it. This is the damage model. See all the holes in the plane? Now you don't have to do anything with this. All you got to do is go up to File, because basically what you're doing is converting it back to a TGA with this program. Export as. Now here you pick the location where you want to go. We want to put it back into that template folder. So you got to navigate to the template folder. Double click on it. Click on the file that you want to overwrite, which is just the damage model. So we're going to overwrite the damage model. We'll double click on it. Do I really want to do it? Yep. Replace. Bottom left. Now we say export. Zip. It just went through there. Just that simple. We close it. We go to the next file. We say open with GIMP. Again, it comes up. We say file, export as, navigate to where you want to save it, template. This is the regular file. So we highlight the regular file, double click it, replace, export, and bam, now we can close this. We're just going to leave them there for a minute. Now we open War Thunder back up. There it is. And it's on template. But you notice our picture isn't there. Don't get worried. Go down here, hit the refresh button. You got to let it know that you did something with the file. Click on it and boom. There it is. There's your picture on your airplane. It will now show up when you do recordings. It's not going to show up in the actual game, but it will show up when you record videos it will show up on the recording so other people can see it at that point. And that's how I do it. There might be other ways and easier ways, but this is a free, simple, quick, down and dirty way to put pictures on your airplane to show up when you record. I hope this helps you. I hope it's what you're looking for, because it took me a long time to find something that I could use to learn how to do this, and I had trouble finding anything. I hope this makes it easier for you. And with that, you have a good one.